Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff in a single back formation. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Burks. Catch made on the right side. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And is intercepted.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Ready to run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. A Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the BAT. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He eludes the rush.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They go with a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can he make it to the marker?
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Looking for some space. It's Freeman. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen, with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Patchett. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the SMOC were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to throw again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring into the whistle.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Patchett. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarter.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Freeman. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it second and medium. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the tailback's got it again. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this one will be fair caught. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He'll earn the first down and pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo. Strong fight back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. And a big gain across midfield, moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Kennesaw State, 35, Buffalo, 27.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Finding some room at the 25. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Oh, a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock it.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Back to pass. It's Burks. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds the receiver wide open. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. That sack sets up a second down and long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The sack on first down. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. He's found some room with the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's always a special year when after all the work